We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, against the 18th ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Hurricanes offense is up first today. Of course, the Seminoles come in a very motivated team. They were hammered by Miami by 3 touchdowns a year ago in this rivalry game. Part of a dismal season overall. So they are hungry to show they're a much better outfit against their rivals today.
Yeah, absolutely. They really want to put that entire season behind them. And no better example of having an opportunity than in a rivalry game against Miami. Big opportunity to have a springboard win for the Noles.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Snags the quick throw. Great move there. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver, just watching his route. Did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain and a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start, but it opened up this game, especially on the road. This is a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Canes will have first and 10 here. Handoff heading left. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Beck, who makes the grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies Crowding around that line, he was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Canes. They couldn't stop him there.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Florida State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after keeps it himself.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. On the ground, it's Fletcher. He's got room to run.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's back. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Castellanos. He escapes the pocket. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. But he's got some space here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Grab down the middle. It's White. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Over the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Daniels. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They mix it up with a run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick catch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Hurricanes keep the football on the move. They'll run it to the left. Going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A gain makes it second and medium. Caught behind the line. It's McCoy. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Third down play for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Grab down the middle, it's White. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent beat. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To the air. It's Beck. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. Up the rally for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Third down upcoming after that completion. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback. especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. The receiver grabs it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Play action here on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offense coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. He breaks free. Touchdown, Noles, as they put 6 more on the board. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Beck. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff in a single back formation. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's back. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. You're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. And the Noles look to keep this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Quick throw to his receiver. That's reeled in. It's White. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Takes off in a bootleg. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field, it's Beck. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. The offense starts with excellent field position. It's a shotgun run call. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
The Noles are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down after that running play. Try to convert with a sweep. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16 and a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's White. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Delivers quickly to the left side. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Grab behind the line, it's McCoy. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Let's fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback keeps the football. They finally corral him at the 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand. 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Castellanos. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. If we're based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.